Welcome in, Wiffle ball fans, to the Losers Bracket Championship. We have an absolute great one for you today between DeClaw and the Titans with a championship berth on the line. And for a great game, what a great guy to lead it off. Alex Haas leading the league in home runs, RBIs, and hits. He is going to be a tall task for the Titans defense to handle. But he grounds one up there. Nick Watson gets it into Daniel Willey to get the pitcher's hand out for the Titans. And speaking of Daniel, he'll be getting his first ever FLT start today. What a game to do it in. 1-1 on the year for the youngest Willey. His next task will be Nick Everett. Could call him an ace here for DeClaw, but they've also got Alex Haas, a two-headed monster for their side, as Nick Everett, last year's Rookie of the Year. And as I said, the championship game is coming up next. It'll be the winner of this one versus the Apes, as Nick Everett doesn't even get tempted with that one. Late swing, but umpire didn't see it, we'll say. And that'll be the first base runner of the game. And speaking of the championship, let's see how these teams have gotten here. DeClaw fought all the way through the losers bracket after dropping to the Apes in the second round. And the Titans just got knocked into the loser bracket by the Apes in the previous round. Both these teams knocked out of the winners bracket by the Apes, and they'll have to beat them twice in a row if they want to win the FLT Championship. Isaiah Tiemeier is going to step in here for DeClaw. 6 games this year. He's got 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. He'd like to get a couple more home runs, obviously, as we get into these crucial games. But instead, Daniel Willey's not even going to make it to the plate with that one, and DeClaw will have first and second. Great early RBI opportunity for Alex Haas. Here comes the pitch from Daniel Willey. Haas rips it down the left field line. Watson, what a play to get it into Daniel Willey for a crucial second out of the inning. Now that the Claw have 2 runners in scoring position here. Here comes the pitch from Willey. Oh my God, that was disgusting as Daniel Willey sticks it on the inside part of the plate to get the backwards K and strand 2 DeClaw runners in scoring position. Huge out there as it'll be scoreless headed to the bottom of the first, where Paul Willey will come up to lead it off for his Titans. As I said, Paul Willey is going to be leading it off for the Titans. He's the captain and a strong Rookie of the Year candidate, as he hit ones up the middle. Nick Everett to Haas, and umpire says he got the out there, as there will be 1 down here to start the inning on the quick defensive play. Nick Watson will be hitting in the 2-hole for the Titans. Also a rookie. The Titans are full of rookies and have a chance to go to their championship in the first year. He stands like a statue to just wear that one and give the Titans their first base runner of the game. That walk issued by Alex Haas. He's been the ace for DeClaw all year. 3-1 record, although his ERA is a little high. However, it can be overlooked just based on how Haas and the whole DeClaw team have been at the plate this season. Daniel Willey is going to step in. He's pitching for the Titans, also a Rookie of the Year candidate. And that's going to help his case big time as he gives his team the lead here. It'll be 2-0. Titans take an early lead. Daniel Willey helping his own case. He's doing it on the mound and at the plate here. He wants that FLT Championship Trophy. Paul grounds one right side. Played almost perfectly by Tiemeier, but he just stumbled there on the rocks, and Paul Willey will get his first hit of the game. Ball 1 on the inside corner to Nick Watson. He's going to change bats here. Could be the difference mid-at-bat. And just a reminder, folks, the championship game is coming up next, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date and see that championship series. It's going to be a good one. As that one takes out the camera there from Alex Haas. And Nick Watson, the bat change was the difference. He'll double the score and make it 4-0 in the Titans' favor as they jump out to an early lead here in the bottom of the first, looking to go to the championship game in their first ever season. Would be a feat here as Daniel Willey comes back up. Daniel Willey makes some weak contact there. It's going to dribble to Alex Hoss for the pitcher's hand out. 2 outs here for the Titans. Paul Willey up at the plate. The pitch from Hoss. And Alex Hoss throws a disgusting pitch of his own. Drops it into the bottom of the strike zone right there to end the inning. Although the Titans did the damage, it'll be 4-0 Titans. We're heading to the second inning of the Losers Bracket Championship, where there is a trip to the championship on the line. Who's going to take it home? Back here for the second inning, Daniel Willey still hurling for the Titans. Isaiah Tiemeier grounder right side. Close play, and he is going to be safe there. Alex Hoss now at the plate. And he will ruin Daniel Willey's shutout just as Daniel did to him. He'll put 2 of his own up on the board and cut that deficit in half. Alex Hoss already has a huge lead in home runs in the league this season, as there goes number 14 over the fence for him, looking to try to lock up that home run king, but he's got his sights on a championship here. Pitch to Nick Everett. Nick pops it up. Daniel Willey camped out under it, but Nick Watson comes in and pulls it out of thin air for the first out of the inning. Isaiah Tiemeier, the lone lefty for DeClaw at the plate. As he pops one right side of the field, and Daniel Willey's going to come up with that one on his own for the second out. And interesting choice here. We've got a pitching change. Paul Willey is going to come in here. Paul has been the workhorse for the Titans so far this tournament, pitching over 7 innings. And he's going to relieve his brother after just 1 2/3, only giving up 2 runs. And Paul will induce a grounder to the left side. Nick Watson, Paul Willey, and that ends this half of the inning. We will take it to the bottom of the second. Titans come back to the plate, although their lead is half as big now after that Alex Hoss home run. Nick Watson leading off the second inning for the Titans squad. And he leads it off with a bang, trying to get that lead back up. It'll be 5-2 Titans. Lead is now 3, and the Claw are kind of in shambles here as they can't seem to score as fast as the Titans are. And it looks like that home run will do it for Alex Hoss for now. Nick Everett is going to come in. He was out pool play, lost at sea apparently, as he comes in here. Not look like he has his stuff here. He's more lobbing the balls in compared to zipping them in the lower half of the zone. And Daniel Willey's going to get a hold of that one. Back, but not back enough. Alex Hoss, who was standing right by the pitcher, brings that one in for the first out of the inning. Paul Willey stepping into the box here. He is one of 2 lefties, him and his brother for the Titans. As he hits a weak grounder up the middle. Pitcher's hand out for the second out. Nick Watson coming back up. He's trying to repeat what he did with that huge home run last AB. And that is strike 3. Inning over. We're halfway through this one, and the Titans have a 3-run lead that Paul and Daniel Willey, the pitchers, are going to try to hang on to. 5-2 headed to the top of the third inning. Everett, Tiemeier, Hoss. Daniel Willey back out pitching for the Titans this half inning. First pitch of the inning, and Nick Everett gives it a ride. Just watch it fly. Nick Everett is going to hit his 6th of the year in his 4th game. What a hitter as he lights off the fireworks here in the Losers Bracket Championship, trying to take his team to the championship. Isaiah Tiemeier hears the pitch from Willey. Ripped down the right side of the field. Tiemeier grew some wheels, and he will be safe trying to win that MC Strong Hustle Award this year as he beat out the fielding, which couldn't have been done much better. And Alex Haas sends it left side. Nick Watson unable to get it in there as it comes up on him. DeClaw now have 2 base runners aboard with no outs, leading run at the plate now. Nick Everett gives them the lead. Back-to-back at-bats with a blast for Everett. DeClaw now leading 6-5, and let's light off some more fireworks. Nick Everett bringing his own, though. Isaiah Tiemeier back up to the plate. And a blast of his own. Double that lead. Turns into 2. DeClaw now lead at 7-5 as they are lighting off their own fireworks this inning. And they can't even get the fireworks ready in the outfield. They're hitting them so fast. Isaiah Tiemeier brings it around. Titans still trusting their guy, Daniel Willey, as he throws it into Haas. Haas rips it left field off the wall. And no way he's going to get there in time as Nick Watson tries to push it foul.
I'm thinking you just hit like 204 extra velo because I didn't see the ball until it was this time. So. Good hit.
Pitch here from Willey to Everett. Ripped down the right field line. And they will get the out at second. What a good play by Paul Willey there to just get the very first out of the inning and leave a runner on first base. Isaiah Tiemeier back into the box as Daniel Willey just bounces it to the plate. Not really anything he could have done with that. And it'll be first and second for Alex Haas. 2-1 pitch here to Haas. Popped up. Both players charging. Daniel Willey comes up with it for the second out of the inning. They will have him on second and third here as Nick Everett comes back to the plate. And Daniel Willey's going to take advantage of that open base and send Nick Everett down there as Isaiah Tiemeier will come up. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the bases loaded pitch. Tiemeier off the roof. Nick Watson charging. And he windmills it to leave him stranded. What a play by Watson, and how big was that? It'll be 7-5. The Claw still took the lead there, but it could have been a lot worse if that play didn't happen. Let's head to the bottom of inning number 3. Daniel Willey leading off here. He gets hung one deep. It is out of here. Daniel Willey sends one over the outfield wall. Light off his own fireworks after watching some go off that he gave up. Take your time, Daniel, as he stops just to watch the fireworks show. Brought to you by Daniel Willey. It's 7-6. Titans down 1. Looking to tie it up here. Paul Willey stepping in here as he barely makes contact. Could roll fair, and it does roll fair. A cheeky play there. More of an unlucky play for Paul Willey for the first out of the inning. Nick Watson stepping in here. Lobbed in. He tried to absolutely kill that one, as that'll be the second out of the inning. Daniel Willey stepping in here. Big moment. Ball 1 will make it 1-1. As ball 4 to Daniel Willey hit that camera, we had to get it restarted. As Paul Willey will do the same, take a walk, and they will have first and second. the leading run is on first base as Nick Watson comes up with the yellow bat. And Nick Watson doesn't care about getting the lead. He wants to know how big he can get it as he sends that one over the wall. Titans take the lead here in the bottom of the third, 9-7. On that huge home run by Nick Watson, it'll put him in the lead going into the final inning. Daniel Willey stepping in here. And again, they do not care about the lead. They just want to see how high they can get it. Make it 3 on the Daniel Willey blast, helping his own case. Doing it on the mound and at the plate. Not the first time I've said it this game, and it's 10-7 Titans. That one tickles the bottom edge of the zone, and Paul Willey will be a 2-out base runner here for the Titans. Alex Haas is going to come back in here to face Nick Watson. Ball 4 there, as Haas will walk the first batter after relieving Everett. Daniel Willey stepping in. Here's the pitch. It must be Tuesday because Daniel Willey serves up an Oppo Taco to give the Titans 3 more runs and make it 13-7. Titans looking like they're going to head to the FLT Championship as we've just got 1 more inning to play, and the Titans' bats will not hold up. And Paul Willey's going to get another 2-out base runner aboard for the Titans. As that'll be a headshot there against Nick Watson, as it'll be first and second 2 outs for who could be the most dangerous player in this game, Daniel Willey. As he takes ball 1 there on the outside, he sure got out of the way of that one. And he pops it up, but it's gonna be over the wall. Add 3 more to the score. It'll be 16-7 Titans as the Claw, and everyone in attendance here is stunned. Daniel Willey cannot be stopped. He's going on a tear in this one as the MVP chants rain from the crowd. Paul Willey pops it up. And the nightmare is over. DeClaw finally get this inning over with, but the Titans have given themselves a 9-run lead. Going into the final inning here, it'll be 16-7 as Nick Everett will lead it off, trying to send DeClaw into the championship game. Paul Willey is going to come in here, not a save opportunity, but he'll come in maybe to save an arm as Nick Everett gets the inning started just how DeClaw wanted to with a home run. And the lead is now only 8 for the Titans. Here comes the pitch from Willey to Tiemeier. And Tiemeier stares at that one on the red part of the zone. And the Claw will have their first base runner of the inning. Here comes the pitch from Paul Willey to Alex Haas. And wow, Paul Willey paints the edge of the zone. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Nick Everett stands in, 1 on, 1 out. And Nick Everett flies it right field. Gone! He is trying to come back and take player of the game from Daniel Willey by having his 3rd home run of the game here, as the lead is now only 6. Very doable for DeClaw. Tiemeier, the high one, pops it up as Paul Willey gets it. Nice over-the-shoulder catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Non-competitive ball 4 there from Paul Willey. Just what you love to see in a full count as Alex Haas goes down to first base. Nick Everett calling his shot here in this one as Paul Willey doesn't give him a hittable pitch with the first ball. 1-0 count here to Everett. Ball 2, Paul Willey cannot seem to find the zone. And is Nick Everett a psychic? He hits his ball right where he called it, and the deficit is now only 4, as the Claw are going to try to have one of the greatest 2-out rallies here. As Willey will walk Tiemeier to put another base runner aboard as Alex Haas will step in. 2-1 pitch here. It's a liner and a wall scraper, but it does not matter because it's a home run. Add 2 more to the total as the Claw are now only down 2, and somehow they have brought the tying run into the on-deck circle. Pitch here from Paul Willey to Nick Everett. Ball 4 gonna go high, and the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Isaiah Tiemeier. And Tiemeier ties it up 16 with a blast over the right field wall. As the Claw have had one of the greatest comebacks, 9 runs in this inning isn't even over yet. Ball Willey to Alex Haas. Haas pops it up. Maybe the announcer's curse is real. As the inning will end, we will head to the bottom of the 4th. We're either going to see a walk-off or extra innings here as the Titans come to the plate. Practically a 0-0 ball game after 3.5. And what a start there to the inning. I don't even think Nick Watson could have hit that if he knew where it was going, as it'll be the first out, and Daniel Willey will have the next opportunity for a walk-off. But he will take ball 4. Scooted back on that one even though it was outside of the plate. And now the winning run is aboard on first base. Pitch to Paul Willey. And I don't even know if Paul saw that one, as that'll be strike 3 and out number 2. Here's the pitch from Haas to Watson. It's a grounder straight up the middle. And Tiemeier's going to fall on it onto the base for the 3rd out of the inning. What an effort by the Claw to come back and hold the Titans scoreless. And in the words of Owen Erickson, we are going to get some free baseball at Silver Stadium. Paul Willey is going to stay out on the mound for the Titans for inning number 5. As Everett will start it, hitting it right at Nick Watson. He dives, cannot come up with it, and the leadoff man will be aboard for the Claw. Isaiah Tiemeier now steps in, 0 outs and 1 aboard. As Paul Willey hangs him a disgusting curveball that all he can do is watch. 1 out here in the top of inning number 5. Here's the pitch from Willey. It's blooped left field. Daniel Willey gets it, and he beats Everett to the bag for the 2nd out of the inning. 1 on, 2 outs here. That man is a long way from home. Nick Everett is going to step in here with 2 outs. And it's a little dribbler, which Daniel Willey to his brother Paul. And the inning is over. Back-to-back scoreless halves. And it will go to the bottom of the 5th. Still tied. The Titans are either going to walk this one off, or we're going to go to the FLT's first ever swing off. But first, Daniel Willey is going to have a chance to walk this one off for his squad. Willey starts out with a walk, putting the winning run aboard first base for the Titans. And Paul Willey gets rung up on a pitch in the bottom outside corner of the zone but I don't even know if he could have hit that one. And Nick Watson tries to end it with one swing of the bat there, but instead he will be the second out of the inning. The winning run still aboard first. As Daniel Willey's going to come to the plate and call his shot, disrespecting the call. Let's see if he can make that dream a reality. Here comes the pitch from Hoist to Willey. And ball 4, not a home run, but he'll move that winning run up to second base here with 2 outs. Paul Willey is going to be the guy who gets the chance to end it here with 2 outs. But instead, he will take that one way inside, and the winning run is a little less than 90 feet away at third. As Nick Watson gets rung up on a pitch that might have gone through the wood. It was so perfectly placed by Hoist, and we will head to the first ever FLT swing-off. Each player will go to the plate once in 3 innings or frames. They will have 2 swings to get as many home runs as they can, and at the end of the swing-off, the teams with the most home runs will move on to the championship. Daniel Willey is going to be the first one to swing here in the top of the first of the swing-off. As that one's fouled back, it'll be his first out or swing of the swing-off. He pops it deep, but not deep enough. Going to land about 5 feet short of the wall, and he will go scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first of the swing-off. Nick Everett will be the guy to swing for the claw.
So here's the claw. You don't have to swing at every pitch.
Everett lines one, but it's just going to be a little too low and going to hit the outfield wall, as that'll be his first swing out of 2. But he gives his team the lead, a big blast to left field, and the Claw get their first home run of the swing-off. Isaiah Tiemeier is going to lead it off, as the Claw will lead off the second inning of the swing-off. The lefty is going to try to pull it down the line, as he pops it up way too short. That one lands inside the base paths. And Tiemeier hits a grounder for the second swing, and the Titans now have Paul Willey coming up for the bottom of the second frame of the swing-off. First pitch is a swing and a miss for the first one. And back-to-back swings and misses will end it for Paul Willey. He was trying to hit that one down the entire driveway. Nick Watson's going to need at least 1 home run here, or the Claw are going to move on to the championship. He fouls it back. Titans down to their final swing. And it's deep, but not far enough. Going to be about 7 feet inside that short wall. And the Claw will move on to the championship game. It took an extra inning and a swing off, but the championship is finally set. It will be DeClaw taking on the Apes as the Titans fall and take 3rd place in this year's tournament. We're going to hear from them in their first ever season, and we're going to hear from the player of the game from the Claw.
What's up, FLTV? I'm Kyler Stork, your Fox Lake Tournament Commissioner. I'm here with the Titans after a tough loss, but they competed all the way. Captain Paul, take me through your emotions there as you guys played yesterday, you competed, you got in, and today you guys really shocked the world. What was your thoughts going into the tournament, and what's your outcome? Are you happy?
I'm really happy about how we did. I thought we wouldn't even be able to win 1 game.
Yeah.
And then,
You guys killed it.
Daniel, I know I've always had confidence in you boys because you guys can swing, but you guys You guys are legit. So, what's your approach to the play? Because you can sure put the ball over the fence.
If it's a nice easy pitch, take a breathe and then swing.
Swing? Absolutely. And Watson, you play for the IW, and I appreciate you doing this with the boys. How was your first FLT?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I couldn't have done it without these guys. You guys will remember, first game, couldn't throw a strike. These two came in, got us out of it. Ended up hitting, I think, more bombs than I did, so they were also helping on the offensive as well. But just a great couple guys to play with, and a great opportunity to play some wiffle ball here.
And with that, I guys present you the team captain, third place at the Fox Lake Wiffle Ball Tournament, and a ribbon.
Woo! Way to go!
Woo! You guys be back next year.
Oh, ribbons.
Alex,
Careful what you say.
what's up, FLTV? It's your commissioner, Kyler Stork. I'm here with the player of the game from the Losers Bracket Championship, Nick Everett. Nick, you were the rookie of the year last year, and we knew you were ice cold. And so far today, you've been ice cold. So take me through your strategy, getting here, and what's it mean to finally get your first FLT berth in the FLT Championship.
Well, I've only slept 2 hours in the past 2 days, but it's been a wild ride. I'm glad to be here. Just came out strong. Basically it.
So now you guys have to beat the Apes twice in the championship to take your first ever FLT title. Do you think it's possible?
Oh, for sure, yeah. We got the talent.
Definitely. The Apes are talented as well. It's going to be a dogfight. Any predictions on what the score is going to be?
A lot to a little less.
I like the confidence. This has been Nick Everett, the player of the game in the Losers Bracket Championship. Congratulations.
Woo!
FLT
Yeah,
Championship.
Nick! Say I love you to all your fans.
Yeah.